I was on the GB boat for the Clipper 2015-16 race, and I did the Atlantic crossing, the opening leg from London to Rio, which was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. During that time on the boat, I realised that there were some things I could pass on to other people to help them strengthen their bodies for such a difficult task ahead. So here's a collection of exercises that I think will be beneficial to you. Elastic bands are one of my favourite tools to use to warm up the shoulders and the upper body. With the front stretch, wrap the elastic around your hands one time, hold your hands out in front of your chest about 12 inches apart, and then stretch the elastic using straight arms, pushing your chest forward and pinching your shoulder blades together. This is an excellent exercise to warm up your shoulders and your upper back. The up and over is an excellent stretch for the shoulder muscles. Wrap the elastic around your hands one time, let your arms hang by your sides, and then lift the elastic up over your head until you can feel a stretch in the shoulder muscles, and it goes all the way down to your backside and then back over again. So it's a full shoulder exercise. The double wrap may not seem like it's doing a great deal, but it's working a very important muscle in the back of your shoulder which stabilizes the shoulder girdle. Double wrap the elastic around your hands to make the space between your hands a bit shorter, about 6 inches apart. And then keeping your hands wide open, you're going to keep your elbows pinned into your sides. That's the most important part of this exercise, and slowly move your hands apart until you can feel resistance from the elastic and a taxation on the muscles in the back of your shoulder. A few key points when you're performing the 360. Keep your arms as straight as possible, and as you lift one arm up, you'll feel the elastic start to pull tight, and that will bring the other arm up with it. The pivot point on this is at the back of the neck, so as soon as the elastic goes behind your head and you can feel it on the nape of your neck, that's when you start to move your other arm. You can either do this continuously in one direction, or you can alternate and go in one way and then the other. With sumo squats, it's important to keep your back straight, keep the weight in your heels, and make sure that when you're bending down, it's your legs that's doing the work and not your lower back. As you come up, lift the kettlebell up to your waist and push your hips forward, and then repeat the process. With goblet squats, make sure it's your legs that are doing the work. Bend your legs and lower your elbows down to make sure that they either touch your knees or come just between. Make sure they don't go outside of your knees because this will break your posture, and the kettlebell stays tight to your chest, just under your chin. When performing the double arm swing, make sure you have a tight grip on the kettlebell. Lower it down, swing it through your legs, and then extend through your legs and push your hips forward to swing the kettlebell up to shoulder height, and then repeat the process. Much like the double arm swing, with the single arm swing, keep a good tight grip on the kettlebell. Bend at your legs and swing the kettlebell through between your legs, and then extend the legs and push your hips forward, and as the kettlebell comes up, twist the grip horizontally so you can switch the grips comfortably, and then repeat on the other side. With the single arm swing, keep a good grip on the kettlebell handle, swing it down through the legs, straighten your legs and push your hips forward, bringing the kettlebell up to shoulder height, and use your other arm to stabilize your balance. With the waist 360, the most important thing is to keep your body as still as possible. Keep a slight bend in your knees, but make sure your legs stay strong and your core stays strong. Keep a good grip on the kettlebell, and as you rotate it around your body, you can switch either in front or behind.